there, Joey's Joel Pound Insurance here, and we're having a baby! Yay!
Yeah, I was crying, and one of my first questions to the OB was, "There's only one, right?" Because I was
she has twins that run in her family, so that was definitely a concern. And we weren't sure, like, how legit is this? Miscarriages happen quite frequently. We were worried, like, we don't know. She was on birth control for 11 years, like a lot of women are, so
Well, if Jesse could see the future, he would have took the twins. Let's talk about it. Jesse and Ashley Ridgway, the most famous couple on the internet right now. So they're in some heat, obviously, for the viral clip, basically about their child and the complications with the pregnancy. But I did some digging, and it's a whole like story and timeline that I wanted us to react to just to get the full like scope of the situation, because a lot of people are just seeing the best one out of all of them.
Yeah.
And they're kind of judging it off of that. And, you know, man.
They're also judging it off of their personal tastes and preferences, because this is about that word. So with that, it's a real hot button topic.
Yeah.
It's literally split down the middle. You either feel this way, you feel that way.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of nonchalant opinions
Exactly.
about this, especially with their specific situation, because they aborted a Down syndrome baby.
You know, let's scratch all that. Let's look at how happy they were before, you know, they found out about the bad news. Let's look at them finding out that they were having a baby. Yes.
What did we do? We just knocked it on the floor now. Here it is.
look at that, guys. That came out of me into her.
That's our little baby.
That I actually did get really choked up there. I was like, wait, you can see the heartbeat and
Yeah,
everything.
I was crying, and one of my first questions to the OB was, "There's only one, right?" Because I was
She has twins that run in her family, so that was definitely a concern.
I feel like he knew something was up
Right. No.
from the very beginning.
So his face and his like facial expressions and his ominous energy. Like, first of all, if y'all don't know, I'll make sure I record like clip that most people know him from, where the Thanksgiving, you know, I'll just throw it up right there. But so he's always been like an internet type of guy. He's been vlogging for a while. Personally, I think vlogging does something to the human brain where it warps you. Have you ever seen Nightcrawler?
Which one?
Nightcrawler was a movie with that white dude when he was working for the news station, but he was so obsessed with filming the best shot that like he ended up getting his friend shot up, you know what I mean, and filming that just for a promotion. You get what I mean? And I feel like Jesse does have a little bit of like, oh my gosh, like we got to get this shot.
Well, he's a known liar. He had a show back on YouTube back in the day called The Psycho Series, where it was just like a reality TV show on YouTube about his family. And it turns out towards the end, they told everybody it was scripted. The whole shit. Crazy things used to happen. Like his dad would walk in the living room to start destroying the Wii.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can't destroy a white son's Wii.
Yeah.
That's war.
So as the story continues, right, a couple weeks after, you know, as most people when they have babies, you choose a person to like see the gender of the baby so that they can set up a gender reveal of whatever fashion you want and whatnot. They chose his brother, right?
Good strange looking fellow here.
I mean,
we were saying earlier, it looked like he survived his abortion.
yeah.
Like he can still see the doctor reaching.
Let's react to their brother finding out that the baby was probably going to have some odd chromosomes. Is that?
Would just say Down syndrome.
Down syndrome.
Yeah, because when you try to make it different,
Okay.
that's when you make it offensive.
Okay.
From the top.
So now we're going to react to their brother finding out
The devastating news.
that their baby has Down syndrome.
Having like an out-of-body experience right now. Bro, what are we doing? Are you checking our text messages?
All right, got it.
Wow, we don't get any reaction?
His cheeks are red. His cheeks are red. What does that mean?
I don't know. Don't look too far into it.
I don't know.
I actually have no idea.
He was torn because he has a decision to make. He's like, do I tell them live on camera the terrible news?
Yeah.
Of course I do. They record everything about themselves.
This is your life. Your career is filming your life. Like, where is the line? You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's something so personal. You know, and maybe it's just everybody else morality. Like maybe everybody else is like just on some high moral code where maybe I feel like I'm being intrusive, but they're opening the door.
Exactly, which is their art. Like, it depends on how you want to look at it. YouTubing and vlogging is a form of creativity. Now, you know, it might be on the lower end because, you know, it requires craft and talent, but not as much as acting on Broadway.
Yeah.
Or being a gymnast.
Yeah. But let's react to the brother telling Jesse the fatal news.
So Jeffrey said there is a result. We were just about to film, but he's like, so you did see a health thing?
Yeah.
What was it?
High risk of Down syndrome.
Really?
19 out of 21.
What's that mean?
19 out of 20 people that have this chromosomal makeup on this test have Down syndrome. I didn't want to be presumptuous as to one way or the other, but I just wanted you guys to know that, or at least somebody to know that before you did the video. And it could be nothing, but
yeah, but
I wouldn't want to not tell you.
Oh, like the assistant said?
Yeah.
It was like 19.
So that's the assistant. It was like,
19 out of 20 pregnant mothers with that marker or whatever.
Correct.
It comes out, which percentage-wise is like...
It's like 93%.
Yeah.
So, it could be nothing, but
93 is.
I'm just getting. Like, I guess I don't know. So
we'll proceed.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's moments like that make it weird on how to gauge this situation. Because in my head, I'm like, all right, this is some real devastating shit.
Yeah.
Should not be making jokes about nothing right now. But the way he's reacting to it, like he's still in YouTube mode. He's emoting to the camera like, oh no, my baby has Down syndrome.
Yeah.
And then when he was like, should we keep going? He didn't even blink. He was like, proceed.
Yeah.
He was like, you better been recording this shit right here.
He said, "Will proceed, nigga." That's a very strict like program. Like, and what did I say? You remember when he grabbed the camera? His brother was about to go like, "Yeah, let's go talk," and he was like, "What are you doing, bro? Like, go grab the camera. Like, what are you doing? I don't give a fuck what you tell me. It can't be worse than not filming it." You feel
these
me?
grasshoppers better be mic'd up.
So in this video, he ends up telling his wife, obviously she's heartbroken, and you know, that's what's supposed to happen. There's no reason to react to that. It's a woman crying, you get the point. Plus, we're about to react to another video of her crying, so let's just save her for a little bit later. So, continuing on, personally, we all have seen the clip. We'll make sure we screen record a few moments in like the viral clip when they finally found out officially that the baby has Down syndrome.
Abnormal insight result. Blah, blah, blah. Showed 3 chromosome 21 signals consistent with trisomy 21 Down syndrome. Genetic counseling is recommended. Pattern consistent with trisomy 21. We don't know why this happens. Maybe it is a birth control over a decade. Maybe it is just random genetic sequencing and it glitches, you know, just like cancer cells.
The main conversation is on the idea of showing your life and how much life you should show. And I had no idea that they had went on TMZ and they actually gave their reason and just their, I guess, ethos behind showing the world their trauma.
We grappled with that.
We did, but if, you know, this is such a common thing that happens, and I feel like if you were a fly on the wall with anybody receiving any type of news like this, that we reacted the same as everyone else. We just decided to share it.
We really thought it was going to be good, so that's why we were filming it. You know, because I have to upload everything. I throw it in the editor, and I'm just like, is this going to be a net positive or net negative? And I feel uncomfortable. You know, she's bawling. We're emotional. It's so vulnerable. And then I thought that people aren't showing this ever because it's so hard. With the death threats and everything, it has been shocking. Close people to us, very judgmental, religious based, saying we're going to burn in hell. You know, we deserve to die. You know, we
I don't deserve to be a mother because of, the decision that we just made.
We've seen the darkest side of humanity through this process.
Hopefully you get pregnant again and everything works out. Are you going to be as transparent this time around as you were last?
I don't know. I'm still like living in this, obviously. So it's definitely something that we'll think about moving forward, but I never not want to be transparent.
Yeah, just how hateful it's become has definitely caused a bit of a shift in our vulnerability, but we want to keep pushing forward and remember, that it is helping people. And, for better or worse, the conversation that's being had online is one of the most important topics. Everyone wants, is part of a family, potentially wants to start one. And this is something that, we're two perfectly normal people.
And I think you even said it's hard to judge in a situation like this if they're being authentic. And it's ironic because they just showed some of the most authentic shit.
Well, yeah, because they've lied in the past. But I believe them in this situation. They're definitely different because they're just willing to broadcast a lot more of their personal shit than most people are. But in 2026, it's almost like the line is different. The standard has changed. Like, this motherfucker showing all of their holes on OnlyFans right now. Like right now, live on Sunday. There's some kind of, I don't want to say redeemable value, but at least there's like, they just being real about what they're going through. They made a decision and they broadcasted it to the world. Now, if they're lying about this and this whole shit is just a publicity stunt to where it's like, all right, we're gonna fake a pregnancy. We're gonna say the kid got some crazy shit. Yeah. Like anemic and Down syndrome.
Exactly.
And then we're gonna film and go on TMZ and lie. Yeah. To the nigga with the T-Rex arms.
For sure.
That's different. That's a different level of weird. They're essentially nudist with their drama.
Yeah. Voyeurist.
You know what I mean? Just, trench coat, nothing else.
Exactly.
Broadcast.
Yeah. I do think there's a good side effect to what they did. Like, I'm pretty sure, I know there's a lot of people that have dealt with this in terms of just the whole conversation on like, baby booping. Because I'm not sure if we can say the A word. I don't think it's healthy. But just in terms of, baby booping, look, if you got $300, you got $300. Simple. Now, here's what I will say. If you've never been around somebody with autism or, like Down syndrome, my cousin, she had like severe Down syndrome. It was probably a completely different level than this. Might be bad on me for even trying to connect it. But she had severe Down syndrome, man. Like, she had to have nurses take care of her. She had to have help. It was extensive. It was expensive. Thank God, my aunt, fortunate enough to already have been in the military. So, she had some like military benefits, you know what I'm saying? But it's hard. It really is hard. It's difficult. Mm-hmm. So all the people that are shitting on them can't have experience taking care Down syndrome baby.
Down syndrome kid. Because that is the real thing. It's like, all right, you shaming them in the comments for making their decision. You gonna babysit? You just got YouTube videos to make. It's like, you gonna pull up and help them watch their kid?
Exactly.
So, it's unfortunate.
The drawback of that is like, okay, why are you doing what you're doing? Yeah, you're being real, but you're also making profit from it. You're on TMZ right now stating your case when you have your own channel. But what, you need to reach more people? You need to reach people that saw the video that weren't your audience. Like, it's...
Well, they're still YouTubers at the end of the day.
Exactly.
And they're going through a controversy.
Exactly.
But that isn't... I think two things can be true at the same time. I think they can be genuinely upset at what they felt like they had to do. Yeah. And they understand what else is to benefit from this. Yeah.
Yeah. More power to Jesse and Ashley. I hope y'all, keep fighting through this shit. Like I said, man, if you have $300, you got $300. Now,
try again, Jesse. Just stop drinking all that Mountain Dew.
Yeah, you got to eat more vegetables, push-ups, sit-ups. All in all,
if you're having a baby boo, turn your cameras off, unless you want 1 million subscribers.
And sometimes, right, what's good for you and your family is terrible for all the Christians and all the people that love God across the world. So just know that.
And sometimes what's terrible for the Christians all across the world and good for your family could also be fucked up for your unborn child.
But who are we? We're not God. We're just LOI The Show. Jay Nobles.
Tony.
Oh, we're out.